Alright, so, plants. Let's get it started. I'm going to show you guys my greenhouses. I'm going to show you guys some of my nepenthes, where I have plants right now. Yeah, we'll get it on the way now. Cool. Alright guys, so here is my greenhouse, my portable greenhouse. I've taken the cover off for convenience of the film, so it's not in the way. And here I have two lamps. One of them are just plain fluorescent house lights. Now there's a fluorescent tube. It's actually a Reptiliatus 10.0 UVB bulb that I was using for Kovu, but I put it on here and it's actually doing wonders. So I have reason to believe that there are benefits to UVB with plants. Some people disagree and argue against it, that it has detrimental effects on plants, but hey, look at my plants. I think they're doing good for the most part. So yeah, let's get it started. What we have in here. Right here, this is probably the worst start, so I guess we'll start low and work our way up. This used to be a big mouth cultivar of Dionea muscipula. It's coming back though. The plant died off and I planted them in here. You can see the two new growths right there. So we have, yeah, they're coming back, so it's good. There's two bulbs here and they're growing back. That's nice. This right here, this is a papaya seedling. This is a Mimosa pudica sensitive plant. It got owned by spider mites. I put it in here to recover. It's not doing great. Hopefully it'll make it. Over here we have a dormant Drosera capensis alba cultivar, so the white version. Over here we have two more dormant Drosera albas and another Drosera alba right here. Right here I'm growing, these are mandarin seedlings, mandarin orange seedlings. They're doing great. I would say this is the strongest one out of them. I'm keeping all of them, of course, but I have good hopes for this one here. It took them about 2 weeks to sprout up. Here, at the reptile show, I purchased a small bunch of Drosera spathulata, sorry. And they're doing excellent. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 plants here and a flower stalk going over here. And coincidentally, this is actually a sand and peat mix, so even when I separate or remove these from here, the seeds that will fall into here will sprout, so that's cool. I like the way I planned that out. Over here is my Drosera aliceae, or Alice leaf sundew. By the way, I'll tell you as I go along, a lot of these plants are ordered from Keen's Carnivores in Canada. I highly recommend him, everyone. He was great to deal with. I asked loads of questions. He was quick to reply within sometimes even the same day. And that was really convenient. Like, he's very helpful and he has great plants. So this Drosera aliceae I ordered it online from Keen's Carnivores. I believe it was $8 or $6.99, I think. It's doing great. It's growing quite nicely. It has lots of dew. If it were nicer weather, if I had more light, it would probably darken. But, you know, it has lots of dew, so it's doing great. These big mouths were also from him, but I didn't keep them well outside. They died back, but they're coming back, so I'm happy. Over here is my Pinguicula morinensis, or Mexican butterwort. It's doing good as well. Caught lots of insects, as you can see, and I dropped down a pinhead cricket right there myself. So yeah, and I was lucky. I guess I got a bonus. There was a small seedling, or a very small plant that was tucked underneath there under the leaf when I ordered it. So I was like, oh, cool, little growth or something. Over here is a very small Nepenthes rafflesiana, also from Keen's Carnivore site. Apparently these were Borneo exotic stock, seeds grown from Borneo exotics and brought here. So these are actually, these were grown from seed. Now, how accurate or how true that is, I'm not sure, but I've been told by Keen's carnivores these are seed grown. I don't know if they meant that they were tissue culture seed grown, but either way, that's really nice. I like the idea that they did come indeed from a seed. That's usually more rare for Nepenthes. I think a lot of them are tissue cultured. So either way, tissue culture in vitro or vitro or seedling, it's still cool. Here's the Nepenthes, what kind is it? I don't even remember. I still haven't figured this out. This was just a small Nepenthes in a little garden or greenhouse dome that I never found out. It doesn't have pictures on it, so that I won't really be easily identified, so no point in trying. But I'll try and get back to you. I can't remember it right now, but yes, I believe it's a Cassiana, Nepenthes Cassiana. And this is a Nepenthes Rafflesiana, so that's why I got them mixed up. Here's my, Nepenthes Rafflesiana and Nepenthes Cassiana, sorry. And then here we have Nepenthes Sanguinea. So this is Nepenthes Sanguinea right here. One picture here. One picture here. Live Sphagnum as a medium. It's actually starting to take over, but here, let me just move the plant. But yeah, as you can see from under there, it's really growing up and it's kind of taking over. I might trim it back and plant it in the other pot so it can sprout, because it's always nice to have a lot of sphagnum. Comes in great handy. Here's my Nepenthes. Nepenthes ventricosa. I'm not even too far. I have a lot of carnivorous plants, but I need to remember these. I guess there's just a lot of names to remember, so they all seem to have the same Latin name ending. So it's a great plant. It's very healthy. Some of this trap's finally giving way. It's been around since I first got the plant, and that's been almost 4 months or so, so it's about time it dies. Here's the newest of the traps. Plenty more coming, and one is starting to inflate right here. So yeah, that's a Nepenthes. Nepenthes ventricosa. My bad. Okay, so Nepenthes. Nepenthes ventricosa. I can go back. Now, what I'm really excited for, guys, and hard to acquire, the gem of every carnivorous plant collection. Right here, I ordered a, oh man, I don't know, it's just a beautiful plant. I ordered a Reptiliatus follicularis, and it's just gorgeous. I don't want to disturb it too much, but hey, I'm gonna just gently pick it up here. Give you guys a brief description. This is an Australian plant. It's also known as the Albany pitcher plant. And these plants are usually very, very expensive. Order from Keen's Carnivores. This is the smallest size he offers. And it was only $20, $19.99. If you were to buy this anywhere else, now please understand, I'm not trying to start a chirp show, okay guys? I'm not trying to bring down anyone else's business here. I'm just recommending that Keen offers very healthy plants for a very affordable price. By all means, I won't name businesses, but there are businesses that are selling a plant the same size for in the $120, $160 range. So, I got this for $20. This exact same size on many of the more popular carnivorous plant sites in the U.S. would cost you in the hundreds for this size. And it already has, look, it has 3 mature pitchers already. And it's growing, they're a very slow growing plant, but they're impressive. A neat thing about this plant is they also possess non-carnivorous leaves here, and they grow lots of pitchers too. So this plant actually possesses photosynthesis, or photosynthesizing leaves among carnivorous pitchers, which is kind of interesting. And this plant supposedly prehistorically dates